The Rockets offense has a rating of number 13 with Green going to Şengün. And underneath, Thompson could not slam it.
So important defensively to everything the Warriors want to do.
So here is the 68% free throw shooter Thompson. Of second-year players in points, rebound, and assists. You see the coaches, Ime Udoka, who is in his second year and done an incredible job. Rockets at home, 29-12. It's Van Vliet. And this is Thompson over Butler. Brooks is on Curry. Podziemski now has it. Green is on him. Moody, free, no. Rebound, Amen Thompson. And it's Fred Van Vliet for three. Rockets have got the ball. Amen Thompson the other way. Starting the second half of the season and thriving. Oh, with a little crossover. And here's Şengün. It's Thompson. Hield can't hit. Thompson the other way. And underneath. And a post will meet him. Gets the rebound. Curry will swerve. Rebounding differential in the NBA. The best rebounding team. Here's Şengün. Amen Thompson down low. Post is right there. They're working on him. Shot is short. Hield the rebound. No surprise there. Thompson a little shake and bake as he takes it in. And throws it away as he lost it there by Van Vliet. Green picks it up. Post on the break. From behind, Van Vliet lost it. Then Butler came in. He crashes as he was climbing the lead at all in the first quarter. Van Vliet will drive into Hield. Keeps it alive. Amen Thompson. Shot clock at 5. He'll slash inside and fouled as he goes into the defending Podziemski.
Way to get it to go.
Hield picked up the foul. First on him. Amen Thompson at the line again.
Still got a lot of nerves here. This part of the game, you want to start calming down and sticking to the game plan, reading the game. Wow.
Gets his own miss. Somehow didn't.
Still got a lot of nerves here. This part of the game, you want to start calming down and sticking to the game plan, reading the game. Wow.
Gets his own miss. Somehow didn't.
Oklahoma City. For more in these games, go to NBA.com or the NBA app. Curry back in.
Thompson now 0 for 4 from the free throw line.
Into that, they got in transition, they ran. He said, we can't even talk defensive adjustments because we're not even able to get set in our defense with the way we're turning the ball over. So just settling into the offense.
Batted out by Moody, picked up by Butler, who was spun around like a top when he was getting that ball. Rebound, but Şengün is out to Green. The three won't go. Another offensive rebound. He'll slice inside, and Thompson will finish off high. Butler will bash his way into Green. Around Thompson. Got a hand on it. Shot clock at 8. Green the other way. Butler's got 15. Şengün inside, cutting Brooks. Rebound Thompson. Kicks to Van Vliet. Here's a three. It's a Curry rebound. It's Van Vliet. He does have a lot of playoff experience. He'll put this over Butler. Miss it all. Thompson tried to push it back up. Rebound inside. It's picked up by Smith. He tried to get out of a lot of entanglement. It's Van Vliet. He does have a lot of playoff experience. He'll put this over Butler. Miss it all. Thompson tried to push it back up. Rebound inside. It's picked up by Smith. He tried to get out of a lot of entanglement.
They take the ball away from Green. Here's Adams back to him up top. Open look, the three. Nope. Back tap, rebound Houston. Green will drive, and he misses. Adams tapped it, but Curry picked it up.
Huge rebounding advantage tonight for Houston. Minus 43 rebounds, the Warriors in their last 3 games. There's a rebound by him. Tonight he's got 28. No one's ever done it at the guard position, scoring like Curry at this age. But that time it was swatted away as he took it in with the shimmy. Thompson. No one's ever done it at the guard position, scoring like Curry at this age. But that time it was swatted away as he took it in with the shimmy. Thompson. He'll throw down a hammer.
These other guys have to make shots. And tonight, they're just not dropping.
Thompson will drive into Podziemski. Oh, tapped in. Butler may have inadvertently touched that ball. Adams, Butler almost took it away from behind. Diving for the loose ball. And then Thompson's got it. Thompson swerves by Curry. Inside it goes. Curry gets the ball.
They're up 8 because of the three-point shooting, and they're able to make free throws.
Starting 5 is out there right now for Golden State. Amen Thompson swarm. Smith a 3. Jabari Smith cans a triple. It's Draymond Green. On top, Curry got the screen of 2. It's Thompson, who will be defended by Curry. Green drives hard, feeds inside. Moody. Podziemski on the fly. And a foul is called.
They're going to get a blocking on Thompson.
Amen Thompson over Moody.
Hey, back-to-back buckets now by Thompson. You talk about 2 players understanding what big moments are all about.
Eason on the move, a floater on the fly. Thompson with the leaping rebound. Shot clock at 7. Amen Thompson into Curry. Now Green, now kicks. Van Vliet, Green!
Finally, he had been struggling. 1 of 10 up to that point.
Game 1. Wow! Van Vliet with a 3. Rebound by Amen Thompson. Wow! Van Vliet with a 3. Rebound by Amen Thompson. Out to Brooks. His 3 is away. Rebound, and it finally drops inside.
Prevail in a series in a best of 7. You get 1 game in, and then all the changes these coaches make as Amen Thompson opens up the scoring here tonight. Excellent defensive stand. And now Şengün going to work, drops it off, and a foul, and Thompson 26 points for the first time All-Star. And Thompson knocks down the first.
Well, and here's one of the challenges when you guard a non-shooter, a guy who's not a real stretch shooter like Amen Thompson, is you tend to relax on the weak side.
We'll watch and see if Moody on those screens goes out beyond the line. He pops versus rolls. That's a big part of the story, too, for the Warriors. Rockets want to push. Both teams great in transition. Green drops it off. Thompson with a 2-handed jam. And the Rockets get a chance here. Brooks turnaround, no good. And it is Butler who secures it. Knock it down. He
over a 6'10" guy.
Trick shot artist. Podziemski back on the floor. Let's keep an eye on him. That one, oh, look out. Wow, Butler.
For a 6'10" guy.
Trick shot artist. Podziemski back on the floor. Let's keep an eye on him. That one, oh, look out. Wow, Butler goes down hard. Thompson, clearly the underdog right now, but you got that guy. Curry misses a 3. Thompson flying high for the rebound. Flying high for the rebound. And then Thompson gives it up. Brooks takes post in the paint and scores it. Shooter's touch. Curry did not get the shooter's touch on that leg. Wow, look at that Euro. And now Brooks for 3.
All right.
Shooter's touch, coach.
Shooter's touch.
Post, the rookie, playing his first playoff series. Thompson no good. Şengün offensive rebound. And it's going to be Eason. He's met at the rim.
And we don't count the stats, like they've disappeared. His 13 for 13 in that game don't count.
Here's Amen Thompson.
And instead of a Moody corner or a Buddy Hield corner 3, they get a Draymond Green long 3. Those are the little things that hold down a team's efficiency.
Well, strong move to the basket by Amen Thompson.
Good job by Moody. Now to Brooks. Working on post. Comes into the paint. Finds Thompson. And he got fouled and came down.
Thompson misses.
And this is the one place where Amen Thompson's got to improve, and I will bet that he will, is as a shooter. 3 for 4 today, but 0 for 4 from the line in game 1. His defense is rebounding, his energy, and
Turnover. Green lays it in. And that might just do it. Well, Jalen Green is the Rockets headliner tonight. But the story of this game and the postscript will be the health of Jimmy Butler. Nice lead by Şengün to Amen Thompson.
by Podziemski.
So Green guarding Şengün to start the game, unlike Butler, who guarded him a couple of nights ago. Van Vliet has had a miserable series so far. Curry into the corner. Here's Green. Tries it from the other side. It comes off, and here comes Jalen Green. Back the other way. They hit ahead to Thompson, and he lost the handle. And then Thompson from
That Golden State can create. But it might be like Mike Singletary on the 85 Bears.
He anchors that defense on the low man help. And off the miss. Here's Şengün. Turns the corner on Looney inside. Missed it. Here's Şengün. Turns the corner on Looney inside. Missed it. Van Vliet right in Curry's chest. And he comes up with a steal. Suffocating defense. 3-on-1 the other way. The lob, the finish by the high flyer, Jalen Green.
Houston Rockets that are still trying to learn their way.
There's the split action inside. Post slipped the screen, but great anticipation by Thompson.
Balance the offensive glass.
Looks like they're back into man defense here. Curry all over Van Vliet. Thompson flashes to the free throw line, partially blocked by Post. Make it 56-48. He has 9 in the game. Good contest by Thompson. Got a piece of that.
Nice job by Tari Issa to take that away from Kuminga. Wound up fouling there, but took away the layup opportunity. Bury you.
We're speaking with Brandon Payne. You know Brandon, his longtime trainer, of course. And he says there's no player.
Bury you.
We're speaking with Brandon Payne. You know Brandon, his longtime trainer, of course. And he says there's no player in the league that can weaponize it. Yeah, there's no better player in shape than Steph Curry, though. Thompson to the rim. Got the tough shot off glass.
Golden State hadn't hit 100 in this series yet.
Hey, Jay, the 80s called and want their basketball back. Thompson fakes the DHO to Şengün. Gets it back and knocks it down. Jalen Green has been quiet so far in the first half. Had 38 in the previous game, too. Thompson walks into the midi, and Şengün out top, one more to the wing. Van Vliet, Eason, remix. This one comes off, though, to Steph Curry with pace into the front court.
Defense, despite a slow start on offense, their defense kept them in it. He added how they know they can guard these guys. And on offense, he says they got to do a better job versus their...
There were times when a lot of teams used to target him more frequently on the defensive end, but not so much anymore. Thompson missed the scoop shot. Draymond Green with a rebound.
And spun off the contact with that athleticism and explosiveness.
Thompson against Post. Good defense by Post, but tipped out of bounds by Curry.
Thompson, he's done a great job on the glass with 9 rebounds.
Shot clock down to 6. Van Vliet pocket pass. Thompson inside. Şengün couldn't get the offensive rebound. And Jay, you pointed out a moment ago, Post. Thompson inside. Green with good verticality. They get a reset on the shot clock to 14. Thompson inside. Green with good verticality. They get a reset on the shot clock to 14.
That looked like the Papa shot we just showed.
It sure was. A bank goes in by Şengün.
Is on defense. He stays in front, draws a lot of charges, gets a lot of loose balls.
Thompson cross court. Van Vliet for 3. Knocks it. Van Vliet with the lob. Thompson with the catch. Missed it and got the putback to go. It's a 6-point game. And that's the guy that Golden State. Van Vliet with the lob. Thompson with the catch. Missed it and got the putback to go. It's a 6-point game. Van Vliet with the lob. Thompson with the catch. Missed it and got the putback to go. It's a 6-point game. Thompson had it knocked away. Swarming Warriors defense. Podziemski, did he get the timeout? Yes, he did. Thompson had it knocked away. Swarming Warriors defense. Podziemski. State without Jimmy Butler, folks, will win this game and go up 2-1 in the series. Game 4 will be Monday night.
Only 17% from 3. Draymond Green getting it started offensively here for the Warriors.
Then Thompson goes right at heel and throws it away.
At the top.
Podziemski's got 2 twos inside, and then Thompson. Green the rebound. 2 threes already for Draymond Green, and Butler will try to work down low with the man. Thompson. Hield is on the wing against Brooks. Podziemski picked up by Şengün. Rebound Thompson. Curry coming off that 36-point game 3. Had 31 in game 1. In the corner, Green. It's a 3. Thompson's got the rebound. Thompson's got the rebound for the Rockets. Coming in as the number 2 seed. Thompson will fly down the lane. Get it to go, and a foul. Thompson's got the rebound for the Rockets. Coming in as the number 2 seed. Thompson will fly down the lane. Get it to go, and a foul.
Got to mean something, obviously, for him, too. I mean, that is outstanding one-on-one defense there by Thompson on Curry.
Jalen Green will watch Podziemski. Rebound by Thompson. 3 rebounds for Thompson. Green with the fake. A feed. Thompson in the paint. That's over post. More points inside. 5-point deficit now.
And 10-2 advantage early on points in the paint. Plus 8. And it's still going to be a foul on Thompson.
Green inside. At the line, Thompson with a post rebound. 7 players for the Rockets average double figures. Thompson is one of them. Inside on Looney, who fouls the young player, Amen Thompson.
Well, you don't get to the number 2 seed in the loaded West without putting the ball in the basket. We kind of highlighted this as Thompson misses the first in their points in the paint. But finding a closer, a guy that you just throw the ball to and say, hey, go either win the ball game for us.
Who had the pelvic contusion, first quarter suffered in game number 2, coming back starting tonight, missed just the 1 game. Outside, Jabari Smith with a 3. He has been knocking him down from outside. Green shoved off balance, throws it away. Here comes Eason, down court, Thompson.
He spoke it into existence right there.
They trap him, and Thompson will drive and kick. Flips inside, a floater on the fly, gets it to go. He's got 11. Post and Green, Butler is in, Moody and Podziemski, the Golden State 5, under 7 to go in the second quarter. Thompson is defending, and there's a foul called on Amen Thompson. The Rockets went on to win 52. Remarkable job, what he's done in 2 years. With many young players drafted in the top 4. Oh, that's a steal by Thompson. Tenaciously. Moody with the whistle.
That's going to be number 3.
Golden State has started the second half on a 13-0 score. Şengün, the driving Thompson, contorts. Foul called, number 5 on Draymond Green. A couple coming up. Thompson, one more. Ben Thompson in the regular season, a 68% free throw shooter. Jimmy Butler's got 11. Here comes Payton at the line. He'll put on the brakes. Şengün the other way with authority, spinning into Kevon Looney, who's in. Tip in, try no. Another tip in, try no. And the quarter ends with the Warriors leading by 2. Şengün the other way with authority, spinning into Kevon Looney, who's in. Tip in, try no. Another tip in, try no. And the quarter ends with the Warriors leading by 2. 2 games, he was 1 of 8 from 3. And tonight he's 6 of 9. Inside they drive and they get it to go.
Beautiful move there by Thompson.
With Payton now off to Butler. And Adams will defend. Now Thompson will switch. Butler to Moody, and Moody will pop one from 3. Out of bounds. Saved by Houston.
I would funnel everything through Şengün.
Thompson will accelerate down the lane, contort, and get it to go over post.
Not overreact.
Thompson again down the lane. Oh, I have no idea. How did you get it in?
7 points in game 1. Had the great 38-point performance in their win. Here's Thompson off the glass. His scoring has been key.
That's been the offense for the Warriors.
Brandon Pajemski in his first playoff experience in this series.
Back to the zone for the Warriors.
Thompson will drive, slicing inside. Tip in try Adams. Rebound Şengün over Green. Pajemski on Şengün. With our shot clock at 6, they go in. Thompson with the miss on the doorstep. On the floor, digging it out. Draymond Green. Into Thompson. Corner, Pajemski, 3. Adams had a hand on it. Thompson will collect it. Here comes Curry. Şengün there. Finds Green, swings it corner. It's a 3 by Pajemski from the sideline. It's picked up by Butler. 3, healed, no. Rebound, Thompson collects it off balance.
Probably his best game as a Warrior in that game 4.
And Thompson. And poked away by Draymond Green.
Pull up 3, missed it. A little bit of contact. Curry is arguing Candace.
Every defense, but what you cannot predict is the way in which the refs are going to call the physicality in the game. You have a foul on one end, and then you come down and pick up your second on every defense, but what you cannot predict is the way in which the refs are going to call the physicality in the game. You have a foul on one end, and then you come down and pick up your second on Jimmy Butler.
So Amen Thompson to the line. Houston is now 7 of 7 at the free throw line. Steve Kerr said something interesting to us in the last 3 potential games of this series. Only 1 day off in between. He said, look, very little rest, cross-country flights. I've got an older team. We'll see how this thing goes.
Brooks has been aggressive thus far in this game. Only 7 attempts last game, 4 of 7.
Look at Amen Thompson, his defensive instincts. Thompson to the rack, post was there. Thompson!
Thus far in this game, only 7 attempts last game, 4 of 7.
Look at Amen Thompson, his defensive instincts. Thompson to the rack, post was there. Thompson!
Thus far in this game, only 7 attempts last game, 4 of 7.
Look at Amen Thompson, his defensive instincts. Thompson to the rack, post was there. Thompson!
Aggressive thus far in this game, only 7 attempts last game, 4 of 7.
Look at Amen Thompson, his defensive instincts. Thompson to the rack, post was there. Thompson puts his hard hat on.
And now the Rockets have numbers. 4-on-1. Van Vliet to Thompson on post. He defended that so well. Thompson, though, stuck with the play and got fouled.
Really asking for a check.
9 for 9 for the Rockets at the.
Yes, 3D, but it's the fire that you got to play with. You got to play with an intensity. Amen Thompson looks like on the defensive end.
Rockets, final 7 seconds of the quarter. Amen Thompson double team. Draymond picks his pocket.
Skill set, man, where Coach Udoka plays them all over the floor, but man, did he really keep his team in it.
And Jabari starts off the scoring.
Aaron Holiday, first chance at some run here tonight. Now to Şengün, underneath, boy, exquisite pass. And they held Golden State to 93 points per game in the 2 games that they won during the season. That is Smith.
Jabari Smith Jr. just knocks it down. The Rockets are playing with extreme confidence right now. And they're doing it off of their defense.
Amen Thompson unable to complete the floater. Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler on the Golden State bench.
Butler without Curry, the ball has not even touched the paint. And the ball is over their heads.
As they finally get a bucket in the quarter. Amen Thompson's kick is intercepted by Santos. Curry and Moody attacking and quick.
And Van Vliet just knocking it down.
Look at Thompson. Suffocating Rockets defense. Here he comes in the other end, stumbling. And he's going to shoot free throws. Suffocating Rockets defense. Here he comes in the other end, stumbling. And he's going to shoot free throws.
On the defensive end, whether it's help side, whatever it is.
Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, 29 calories. Try it today.
Excuse me, Van Vliet's got 4 of 5 from downtown. Awfully bright is right. And you talk about having the ability to hire the right person as Amen Thompson strips Steph once again. The ability to hire the right person as Amen Thompson strips Steph once again. The sledgehammer. The ability to hire the right person as Amen Thompson strips Steph once again. The sledgehammer.
And what an outstanding second-year season it was for this young man. Career highs across the board. He finished first among all second-year players in rebounds, second in blocks.
Could be the size of the ocean. That's what the Rockets have done, and they've done it passing the basketball, making points easy as Amen Thompson comes over and gets a block weak side. Could be the size of the ocean. That's what the Rockets have done, and they've done it passing the basketball, making points easy as Amen Thompson comes over and gets a block weak side.
Pajemski had that in his bag of tricks, but those two certainly appreciated it. Here comes Curry, the driving kick out to Pajemski. And a little bit short from deep. And a little bit short from deep. So we cross the 8-minute mark in the quarter. Amen Thompson, Euro step, pretty finish.
He is fun to watch.
Van Vliet again. High arching floater, Steven Adams.
He is fun to watch.
Van Vliet again. High arching floater, Steven Adams. One of the great offensive rebounders, getting some 11, 16-game stretch. And everyone said, all right, the other shoe has dropped. Young team, they still got a lot to learn. And then they responded, Kansas. Fought their way back, of course, got the 2 seed. And Spencer, the undrafted second-year player out of Northwestern. As we are inside of 4 minutes left in the quarter. Here comes Thompson, full extension.
My goodness, what did we just see?
And Spencer, the undrafted second-year player out of Northwestern. As we are inside of 4 minutes left in the quarter. Here comes Thompson, full extension.
My goodness, what did we just see?
And that's where Houston's fun. When the game gets free-flowing, they're defending, getting stiff.
Here in these third quarter minutes.
So we get the 2-minute mark left in the quarter. Houston facing some of these second and third stringers. Thompson resets against Moody. He will fire and hits.
Well, you ask and you shall receive. That looked.
Into the paint, misses the little hook shot. Thompson again working hard. See Jackson Davis after thinking that their night was basically over. Into the corner, Thompson again knocks, dares him to shoot. After thinking that their night was basically over. Into the corner, Thompson again knocks, dares him to shoot. And Golden State controls the glass with Keene. Head of the field to Moody. Trying to force the issue underneath, lays it up and again. Fourth-year player out of Virginia. Going to be thinking about some of those misses. Thompson coming back door, takes a wallop from Key.
In the last 3 minutes of 45 seconds against the Warriors bench to close this one out.
Team to a 41-41 season last year, 11th in the West. Just missing out on the play-in tournament.
But it's really obviously taken the Rockets out of their flow a little bit.
Thompson.
The Comcast business starters for the Dubs. Steph and Buddy Hield. GP2, his 30th playoff game. And Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green. Curry opens with the 3 in Thompson.
They're tired, Doris. Do you know how hard it is to get here at 6:17 on a weekday, on a Friday? Do you know how hard that is in San Francisco?
Travel call. Butler against Thompson. Thompson, the brilliant young defensive player. Draymond Green to Payton. His corner 3. And Thompson the rebound.
So one thing you got to think about if you're the Warriors, Gary Payton and Draymond Green, you're spacing a little bit different. 2 shooters that they're content to let shoot.
Curry the steal. But throw behind Payton. 4 of 12. Didn't play a lot of minutes. Again, with Steve Kerr taking his starters out early in the blowout. Thompson spinning. Tough 4-away shot. Green.
Thompson gets up into Curry. Pass deflected. Boy, Thompson and Adams, that's a heck of a double team. Podziemski's been a big spark off the bench defensively. Eason has some room. Cans the three. Tari Eason.
Both of them are in standard definition, not HD.
Right, we don't see those anymore. Van Vliet inside, nice pass. Well defended. Moody rolls off the rim. Kevon Looney tracks it down. Chance of Bloom. Another deflection and steal. Here comes Thompson, open floor. Payton goes in. Oh, they both go down hard. Rolls off the rim. Kevon Looney tracks it down. Chance of Bloom. Another deflection and steal. Here comes Thompson, open floor. Payton goes in. Oh, they both go down hard.
In that one play where Dylan Brooks had to calm down as he misses the first free throw. He had to put.
And then Thompson looking, searching, continues to dribble. Kicks it back out, Eason. Shot clock at 7. Eason, nice maneuver and lays it up and in. Tari Eason with a beautiful move.
Why I take him on my team, because I see that talent.
Gary Payton back to Moody. Moody's been in attack mode, steps back, three-pointer. And Thompson with a rebound. Warriors.
I'm sorry, but Jalen Green has to take off right there. He's got to take off and finish. He can't avoid contact.
Did not see Draymond Green down the other end. Podziemski does, though. Green layup, missed it. Rebound, Podziemski. Tied up, triple team, and a hell ball.
How to shoot. You go downhill aggressive, and sometimes you just pray good things will happen. It's good to be young and athletic.
Obviously important. Thompson 62% from the line. These are his first NBA playoffs. And Ime Udoka's talking about that. Van Vliet back in, makes the move, pulls up, nice feed. Thompson blocked by Green. Draymond, quite the answer here from the Warriors after the Rockets threw a punch.
Yeah, this zone has flummoxed Houston in this last couple minutes.
Nice feed inside, Van Vliet. 6 on a 24, slips, stumbles, almost lost it, gets it to Thompson. Thompson with 2 on the shot clock, jumpers good. And then Thompson.
Are going to be there for the rest of the Warriors, and that's by design, looking to take away Curry.
High screen by Şengün. Van Vliet to Amen Thompson from the elbow, and he makes the jumper.
All season long for the Rockets. Shot clock at 4. Thompson looking for an opening, goes right at post. The runner too strong. Draymond Green.
Only missed maybe 1 or 2 shots where he's been open, and sometimes not that open. You've got to stay glued.
22 for him. Thompson hanging, leaning, scoring.
Thompson. Double figures for Thompson again. Podziemski wide open for 3. And Thompson grabs the rebound. Van Vliet the rebound. Looks to push. Red Van Vliet gets it inside. Shot blocked from behind. Dive on the ball, Moody. Fans are here at the Chase Center. Podziemski to Moody. Moody lines it up and hits the 3. And Curry, a rare miss on the third one. 2-point game. And Curry, a rare miss on the third one. 2-point game. And the third quarter comes to an end. The Rockets a 2-point lead.
There's a little anxiety and a little disappointment. A little disappointment.
Amen Thompson drives in, sneaks it in with a left hand. Gorgeous move from Amen Thompson. Adams tips it right to Jalen Green. Van Vliet throws it ahead to Thompson. Thompson sidesteps and is fouled by Podziemski.
About that is Podziemski is a charge guy. Podziemski is a charge guy. Thompson knows, let me be smart, let me be controlled.
It's been really strong.
He had 25 points and 5 steals. He's got 14 points. Here in game 6, the lead is 9. Curry to Draymond Green. Stolen by Adams. 13th turnover for Golden State. It's Curry. Curry finds Butler. Curry launches another 3. Can't get it to fall. Thompson a rebound. There's a double team. Get it out of his hands. Green now cross court to Moody. Moody off the bounce. Pulls up. Little 2-pointer. That won't go. Fight for the rebound. Adams battling. Still loose. Draymond Green behind the back to Hill. Hill wide open 3-pointer. That won't go. Fight for the rebound. Draymond Green fouled. Shot misses. But 2 free throws for Draymond. And they have made the Chase Center extremely quiet. Warrior fans hoping that This won't be the last time they'll see them this season.
26%, he makes his first two.
No look. And then Thompson got himself some space. Gets around Jimmy Butler and dunks it through.
Watching the ball when you're guarding Amin Thompson, an absolutely great cutter. Loves those back cuts out of the weak side corner.
Butler misses. Thompson wants to run it and healed with the foul.
And then he started game 3 with Jimmy Butler out. Hasn't played since.
Thompson short. Butler secures the rebound. Did you have Pat Spencer as your lone ejection in this series?
Well, I think Pat has been the biggest problem in this series. Everybody else has been good. As Amin Thompson rebounds the Fred Van.
Did you have Pat Spencer as your lone ejection in this series?
Well, I think Pat has been the biggest problem in this series. Everybody else has been good. As Amin Thompson rebounds the Fred Van.
Warriors got off to a fast start. 2 of their last 9 and a deflection. Tari Eason, his first minutes on the floor, gives it to Thompson. In traffic, scores. Looney knocked it up and through the hoop. Warriors got off to a fast start. 2 of their last 9 and a deflection. Tari Eason, his first minutes on the floor, gives it to Thompson. In traffic, scores. Looney knocked it up and through the hoop. Sloppy with the ball, another Houston turnover. Here's Looney on a rim run and a foul by Thompson. And Butler, nothing there.
Disciplined by Amin Thompson to stay on the floor with the shot clock.
Moody may have passed up an open look for 3. And Şengün's going to keep his dribble. Nice pass, drops it off to Thompson, who is fouled. That's one of Şengün's gifts.
Highly skilled big guy.
Şengün's averaging over 5 assists per game in this playoff series. He leads.
Rockets with the zone defense. They've been in this for a long time now, and Houston has not been able to solve it.
A foul by Adams. Draymond Green misses the layup. Adams secures that rebound despite some disturbance from Podziemski. And there's a foul by Thompson. Draymond Green misses the layup. Adams secures that rebound despite some disturbance from Podziemski. And there's a foul by Thompson. Draymond Green misses the layup. Adams secures that rebound despite some disturbance from Podziemski. And there's a foul by Thompson. Nearly 30 feet. Thompson behind the back. Thompson, wow! What a finish! Oh!
Even more in the paint. Defensively, I said, please holding Steph to 3. How do you adjust to contain Buddy? He said, we lost him 4 times in the zone. It all comes down to better communication. We need to be talking. Even more in the paint. Defensively, I said, please holding Steph to 3. How do you adjust to contain Buddy? He said, we lost him 4 times in the zone. It all comes down to better communication. We need to be talking. He said, we lost him 4 times in the zone. It all comes down to better communication. We need to be talking in our zone.
Great play defensively to start the half, Lauren, and now Hield gets a block on the other side. So these 2 outstanding. Şengün approaching a double-double. 10 points, 8 rebounds. Going to need a big second half from him. Draymond Green in the corner. There's Thompson with a rebound. Thompson's been a major presence. 12 points tonight. Thompson lowers the shoulder and lays it in. He's turned into the alpha dog here. He's an excellent defender. He was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. To start that series Tuesday if Golden State prevails. On the ground, Van Vliet kept it alive. Thompson out of the pack. Turnover, Jimmy Butler. Here's Şengün, spins, leaves it. Şengün gets a touch here. Podziemski on him. Şengün goes to work, missed the layup. Thompson is there. An incredible follow. Şengün gets a touch here. Podziemski on him. Şengün goes to work, missed the layup. Thompson is there. An incredible follow.
And again, you got to stay with it. Golden State is a good team defensively.
There you go. Good ball movement. Şengün, instead of laying it up and it, decided to dunk it.
Yeah. One made basket. Podziemski. A little runner in the lane. Here's Thompson out of the pack, pushing it. Jalen Green. Little hesitation and a layup. Court Butler to Looney. Looney from behind. That's blocked by Eason. Up ahead, Thompson. Thompson taking on 2 Warriors. And a foul. Podziemski. Stephen Curry. Thompson at 22. Curry's now 37. And he is having a night here in Game 7.
Steph Curry, do you think when he was at the camp and Amin Thompson was, what, probably 12 years old, and he's thinking, you know.
3:45 left in the third quarter. Jonathan Kuminga for three, no good. Jabari Smith in the corner, guarded by Looney, step back three, no good. Adams up there tall for the rebound. Second chance for the Rockets. Smith makes them pay. We're familiar with.
Absolutely, the ball's getting moving.
Blocked, no, a foul. Second round got underway today with Cleveland and Indiana. Indiana winning.
Matchup of the two presumed MVP contenders.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Green's first double-digit game of this playoff. Thompson missed it. Butler the rebound. Butler finds Podziemski. Three-pointer, no good. Adams with a rebound. Time for Thompson, down to 2, to 1, that was no good. And that'll take us to the end of the third.
To do the sleeper there.
One more possession. A miss. Şengün on the ground, ball is loose, and Curry comes away with it. Under 2 minutes to go. Butler guarded by Brooks. Kick it to Draymond Green. Rockets down 15. Thompson keeps adding to his terrific Game 7. He'll build on this.